We want to empower parents, students, and teachers with our Safely Back to School series. A group of teachers sat down with our Pete Zervakis for a candid discussion about this unprecedented school year.
From an educator's perspective, what has this been like?
For me, it was difficult trying to balance the two.
This fall, Tanya Buford will teach her Mesmer High School classes online, while also making sure her son is staying on task with his own schoolwork.
Trying to make sure that I set out my son's agenda for today, and then getting on Zoom meetings at the same time that he had Zoom meetings.
Tanya was one of 10 teachers who joined me for this 50-minute discussion on the upcoming school year. Several of them supported decisions from districts like MPS and Racine Unified to begin the year entirely online.
When you've got 7- and 8-year-olds, they don't understand social distancing. They're used to, sharing supplies and touching things all the time and touching people.
What would need to be done to kind of help put some of that anxiety at ease?
Before I'm willing to step back into the classroom, I need to be assured that the community spread in our city is under control.
New Lee of the Hmong American Peace Academy worries about students contracting the virus at school, then bringing it home.
A lot of our families, our Hmong population within the city of Milwaukee are multi-generational families. Kids will be going home to, not just their mom and dad, one brother, one sister. Most of them live with aunts, uncles, grandmas, and grandpas.
And there are also concerns about the effectiveness of another semester of online learning.
We have students that struggle with social economics, connectivity. Online learning for a majority of our students can be extremely difficult.
A lot of our kids also work jobs, and so figuring out that priority of, when do you do school, when do you work?
Teacher Amy Webb of Howard Fuller Collegiate Academy says that's why the school is planning a more structured approach to its all online learning this fall.
You have a regular school day schedule to follow. At this time, you have block 1 and you're logging in and joining that class. At
Wisconsin Lutheran High School, teacher Peter Isles says most of his students want to return to the classroom.
The feedback that we got was 70% of our families wanted face-to-face instruction.
The school bought a state-of-the-art air filtration system and has proposed a reopening plan to the city of Milwaukee.
Things like 2-lane hallways, masks 100% of the time, face shields for teachers.
A common belief among these teachers was that protective equipment will be critical to student and teacher safety as schools eventually reopen.
Before I became a teacher, I was a microbiologist, so I feel confident walking in the school door as long as the students and staff are wearing masks.
But what's challenging for them, like all of us, is the unknown.
There is no right answer. There is no, hey, this is the handbook for dealing with teaching with COVID. Good job, you figured it out. Nobody knows what's best.
To a certain extent, as teachers, once we get in the classroom, we kind of put our own personal comfort aside, and we worry more about our students' comfort than our own.
So this fall, teachers, just like their students, will continue to learn and adapt as they go. Pete Zervakis, TMJ4 News.